Welcome to the magical city of Istanbul, a place where the past and present come together like a colorful storybook. This city is full of amazing places that will make you say wow at every turn. Get ready, because we're about to go on an exciting adventure through the top 10 tourist attractions in Istanbul. Let's jump in with big smiles and curious hearts. Number 10, Galata Tower. Let's start high up in the sky, almost like we're birds. The Galata Tower is super tall, standing at 219 feet high. It looks over the whole city like a wise old giant. This stone tower was built way back in 1348 and was once the tallest building in Istanbul. People used it to watch out for fires a long time ago. Today, you can take an elevator up to the top and see the most amazing views of the old city. There's even a restaurant and a nightclub up there. Can you imagine eating dinner while seeing the entire city light up like stars? Number 9, Istanbul Archaeological Museum. Now let's head to a place where the past is waiting for us to say hello. The Istanbul Archaeological Museum is like a treasure chest filled with over 1 million ancient objects from different parts of the world. It was opened in 1891 and is actually Turkey's very first museum. The museum has not just one, but 3 buildings, and it sits right next to the famous Topkapi Palace. One of the coolest things inside is the sarcophagus of Alexander the Great, like a super fancy stone coffin of a powerful warrior king. This place is a time machine that lets us peek into thousands of years of history. Number 8. Okay, now we're going off the usual tourist path to a hidden gem. The Chora Church might be a little hard to find, but it's totally worth the trip. When you step inside, you'll see breathtaking mosaics and frescoes that show the lives of Jesus and Mary. These beautiful pictures were made during the days of Constantine the Great, which was so long ago. This place used to be a monastery, then it became a mosque, and now it's a museum. Talk about a place that has seen it all. The art on the walls is so detailed and colorful, it feels like the paintings could come to life. Number 7, Basilica Cistern. Ready to go underground? The Basilica Cistern is one of the coolest places hidden beneath the busy streets of Istanbul. Built in the 6th century during the time of Emperor Justinian, this giant underground chamber used to store water for the Great Palace. When you step inside, it feels like you're in a secret cave filled with water, echoing sounds, and glowing lights. There are 336 marble columns holding up the ceiling, and 2 of them even have Medusa heads at the bottom. Yep, the lady with snakes for hair from myths. It's mysterious, a little spooky, and totally unforgettable. Number 6, Dolmabahce Palace. Get ready to be dazzled by sparkle and shine. The Dolmabahce Palace is like a fairy tale castle by the water. It was built in the 1800s and was home to the Ottoman sultans, who really knew how to live in style. The palace has 285 rooms, 46 halls, and even a crystal staircase. One of the most jaw-dropping things inside is the world's largest Bohemian crystal chandelier. It has 50 lights and weighs 4.5 tons. Wow. The palace sits on the edge of the Bosphorus, so the views are as amazing as the rooms. It's all about elegance and beauty here. Suleymaniye Mosque. Now we step into a place that feels calm and peaceful. The Suleymaniye Mosque is one of the most beautiful mosques in Istanbul, built in the 1500s by the amazing architect Sinan for Sultan Süleyman the Magnificent. It's not just big, it's graceful and full of balance. The inside is quiet and grand, with high domes, soft lights, and lovely patterns. Outside, there's a big courtyard and a garden with the tombs of the Sultan and his wife. Even though it's huge, the mosque feels peaceful and warm, like a gentle hug from history. Number 4, Grand Bazaar. Hold on to your wallets and your snack cravings, because the Grand Bazaar is one of the oldest and biggest markets in the whole wide world. It started way back in 1461 and now has over 5,000 shops under one huge roof. That's like a shopping city all on its own. Here you can find colorful lamps, soft carpets, handmade jewelry, spices that smell amazing, and tasty Turkish delights. It's a place full of sounds, colors, and friendly shopkeepers calling out with smiles. You never know what treasure you might find. Number 3, Topkapi Palace. Get ready to feel like royalty. The Topkapi Palace was the home of the Ottoman sultans for over 400 years. That's a super long time. It's like a giant museum of treasures now, with golden thrones, glittering jewels, and ancient clothes that kings used to wear. The palace was built in the 15th century, and it's huge. It has many buildings, beautiful gardens, and even a special room called the harem, where the sultan's family lived. One of the most magical parts is the view over the Bosphorus, where you can see both Europe and Asia at the same time. It's truly a place where stories from the past come alive. Number 2, Blue Mosque. Say hello to the most famous mosque in all of Istanbul, the Blue Mosque. Its real name is the Sultanahmet Mosque, but people call it the Blue Mosque because of the over 20,000 blue tiles decorating the inside. It was built in the early 1600s, and it still works as a mosque today, so visitors need to take off their shoes and be respectful. The outside has 6 tall minarets that point up to the sky, and inside it feels like you're standing in a dream. There are giant domes, soft carpets, and peaceful light shining through stained glass windows. It's a place full of beauty, peace, and wonder. Number 1, Hagia Sophia, and here it is, the number 1 spot in Istanbul. Drum roll please, the Hagia Sophia. This place is like a living legend. It was first built as a church in the year 537, then turned into a mosque, then a museum, and now it's a mosque again. It's almost 1,500 years old. Wow. The inside is unbelievably huge, with a golden dome that seems to float in the air and giant calligraphy signs hanging from the walls. What makes it super special is how it mixes Christian and Islamic art. You'll see mosaics of angels and verses from the Quran in the same space. It's powerful, peaceful, and totally unforgettable. And that's the end of our magical journey through the top 10 tourist attractions in Istanbul. From ancient towers to glowing mosques, sparkling palaces to buzzing markets, Istanbul is a city that never stops surprising you. So pack your bags, bring your curiosity, and maybe one day you'll see these incredible places with your own eyes. Until then, keep dreaming, keep exploring, and keep smiling. Thanks for watching, and see you on the next adventure. Bye-bye!